Hi guys, it's Halloween. Well, tomorrow's Halloween. But I thought it'd be nice to tell you a little bit of a spooky story. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. So, I'm telling you this story. It is called The Haunt. Okay, Mother. So, once upon a time, a man just came back from work. And he sat down, made a fire, and it was about midnight, and he sat down by the fire and read from the Bible. He was reading the Bible and reading the Bible, and all of a sudden, the basement door started to make this little creepy noise, like knocking. It was like, and all the dogs started barking. And it was starting to scare the young man. He kept hearing. And the door slowly opened a little bit. And the haunt. It was the haunt. And the young man said, "Go away!" And fastly, the haunt ran back in and went downstairs. And all you could hear was this pacing noise going back and forth like they were walking back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And it was starting to scare the young man. And then all of a sudden, you heard him coming back up the stairs again. And all of a sudden, opened the door a little more. And the haunt and the person jumped up and said, "Go away!" And he ran, the haunt closed the door and ran downstairs. It was about an hour later, and the young man was starting to get scared. And he really wanted to leave, but he said, "This is my house, and someone is downstairs. I'm starting to get scared." And he got his phone and tried to call, but it didn't work. The phone wasn't working. So, again, he heard a and slowly the door opened, and a little more, and the man jumped out and said, "Show yourself!" and had a knife in his hand. And the haunt opened the door, and it looks like this young lady who looks like she was dead. And her hair was all white and snarly, and you could see a skeleton face. And she had no eyeballs, but in the back of her eye sockets, there was a blue light. And the young man said, "What do you want from me?" And the person said, the haunt just did not say a word. And the young man said, "Tell me what you want." And so the haunt said, "I was buried underneath this house 15 years ago, and I have come back from the dead to haunt whoever lives in this house. My husband killed me and buried gold and money with me, and I need you to get the gold for me." So the young man started to get a little scared, but he agreed because he was scared, and he went to see where the young woman was buried and dug and kept digging and digging and digging, and then he saw the young woman buried there, and he's like, "Hello, young woman, hello, old person, hello," and Bailey, it's just me. And the person was starting to get the haunt didn't say a word, so the person grabbed the gold and went back in his house. And the next day, at midnight, actually 11:59. People always say midnight, but it was 11:59. True story. True story. And the young woman went and opened the door again. And the man handed her the gold, and she disappeared forever. And nobody knows this, but he was the first person ever to survive the haunt. Happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you liked everything. Happy Halloween!